Alright, so now update 1.5.6 is finally out. It did take a little longer for iOS to get, but iOS just got it too today. So I just wanted to go over some of the new updates with just changes that happen within the update. So first off, I'm going to start with the changed gem farm. So if I go over to the idle rewards, you used to be able to, every 5 minutes, you'd be able to claim your idle rewards and you could get gems every 5 minutes. This was a really popular way of farming gems, especially if you had the monthly pass, something that would increase the amount of idle rewards you were getting. But they changed this, so now you no longer get a gem generated every 5 minutes. You just get a flat amount per hour, same way your gold generates. So really with that change, you're going to be better off just waiting, especially if you don't have every slime stone you need. Really just wait till that 6-hour mark, try and get those slime stones, because that is still effective. But that just does kind of change how your farm's going to work there. Another one of the changes I did just want to touch on real quick is the death set change. So the death set, the 4-piece set bonus, used to be very strong. People would use it. It was the top set for clearing like chapter 12, and that's just because of that bonus attack you could just steal from enemies. They did change it so that your bonus attack you can get from the death set is capped at 100% of your slime's attack, so you can still double your attack with the death set, but previously it was uncapped, kind of allowing you to get some pretty crazy just stacking attack. It still is an okay set, but it definitely did fall down the tier list a bit just with that change, which it kind of makes sense why they did it. One thing I wanted to touch on real quick is they did reorder the shops, and you'll note, so you have your like chapter chests you can purchase, and then all your epic chests, common, premium chests are on this main page, and then they just switched it so down at the bottom here, right above your main tab, you have a booster section, and then a recharge section, where you'll be able to claim your gems and gold every 2 hours for watching an ad. Next up, we have the league mode they added, and this one's kind of cool. What it is I believe it's twice a week. They have a little league event where you go through, and I'll cover this in a separate video, but you'll be able to battle and earn rewards. Along with, they added the League Point store. One of the items they added to the League Point store I wanted to note, and you notice down here, they do have more they plan to add in the future. One of them is the Star Essence. So Star Essence, currently you can purchase it with your League Points, but it doesn't have any effect as of now. This is going to go along with the new update they're going to add, which is going to add artifacts to the game. So not necessarily sure if you need to just buy it right now, but so maybe save up some of your League Points, and just for when that update does come out, we know for sure how strong those artifacts are going to be. They did add new hard mode chapters, so if you've already beat like hard mode 9, they do have more chapters after that now. They did add a talent cap level increase, so you'll know, like, my attack previously was max, same with HP. They added all the ones they added here, so attack, critical multiplier, range damage multiplier, double attack percent, skill critical multiplier. They boosted all these ones too. I'm not sure if they did add 50 levels to damage return multiplier as well, but they did go and add some levels. You obviously have some that are going to be more important to max out than others as soon as you can, so like the attack, critical multiplier, like I'll max all these out pretty quick. I'll ignore that skill critical multiplier. And then basically all my survivability ones, with the exception of the damage return multiplier, you're going to want to take that opportunity to just further boost these stats. It is, in a lot of cases, like 50 levels or so. The attack got 70, but it can just be helpful just because it will give you just better stats. One other thing, in the Battle Pass, they did add a second tier of rewards you can get if you purchase the Ultimate Pass. I am going to cover that in a separate video as well. And then they added equipment presets, which you can use to switch between preset sets of equipment. I'll cover that in another video. And then finally, they added reroll potions, which are really cool. I'll cover this one in another video as well. But if we go over to our slime village and then to the crystal vein shop and then scroll down to the bottom, you'll see there's a new item called a mana potion. So how these mana potions, you can use these to be able to re-roll your rune skill. So if you have a bunch of runes that you don't really want, they just don't have great abilities on them. So I can see I have splash chance, a bunch of splash chance, dodge chance, maybe a damage return that I just don't like the stats on it. You can use those potions to re-roll them, and I will cover that in a separate video. One final thing I did want to address, they made a change. So every once in a while, after completing a wave, just a run of the game, so say I finished stage 5, every once in a while you will see some chests or something at the end of the stage. It's kind of like I want to say a CAPTCHA kind of thing, but it's something the developers instituted to kind of combat bots and people using just heavy idle clickers with bots, because they're trying to add more features like the league and more maybe social kind of features in the game. They wanted to make sure they were instituting some of these things to kind of counteract bots, because they don't want bot accounts to just be able to come in and unfairly have an advantage in the game. They do want these social features to be competitive and just good for all players. So that is a change you're going to see. You can't use auto clickers and stuff like that. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I am going to go, as I mentioned, and add just a few more videos going a bit into more detail on some of the new updates they added.